Hey there, friends. It's your Bad Couch Guru, Lynn Lindbergh, and today, on Wednesday, we are talking about foam rollers and relieving stress, what they are, and why we even want to use them. Okay, foam rollers, most of us already know what these are, but let's just get us in the ballpark here. They are those, you see them at the gym all the time. They're essentially foam cylinders that are about 5 or 6 inches in diameter. And then the cylinder of foam is usually about 1.5 feet long, all the way to about 4 feet long. And what they're used for is self-myofascial release, is what it's called. So if you are bummed because you had a massage scheduled with a massage therapist and those are all closed now, right? You can use a foam roller it's not as good as, having somebody else give you a massage, but it can do a lot to release a lot of muscle soreness and tenderness throughout your entire body. They're really awesome. If you are thinking of doing foam rolling, you can roll your legs, you can roll your, calves, your quads, your glutes, AKA your butt, your hips. You can roll your shoulders, you can roll your arms. There's techniques to do some neck rolling. You got to be careful with that. Lower back, if you have lower back issues, do not use a foam roller on your lower back. Let me say that again. If you have lower back issues, or just for most people, if your lower back's bugging you, massaging with a foam roller, your lower back is usually not what's going to fix it. It's usually other things like your hips and your legs and your glutes and your shoulders. Get all that rolled out really, really good. And you'll find that a lot of times can help solve the issue of what's happening in your lower back. Now, if you're thinking, maybe I'd like to get one of these foam rollers. Here's the 101 on foam rollers. There are different densities of foam rollers, and we're not talking about how intelligent these rollers are. We're talking about how hard or soft they are. And usually when you go searching and shopping, it'll say, a lot of these foam rollers will say high density foam roller, as if it's a really good thing. And eventually a high density foam roller is a good thing, but if you've never done foam rolling before, a high density one could be incredibly painful. You could feel like you're trying to massage yourself on a rock or something. I have 2 foam rollers. I have a high density foam roller, and then I have a really, really cheap foam roller that's a soft foam roller that I bought. It's just like a piece of cheap plastic foam. It's practically similar to those water weenies you play with in the pool, right? But it's there's no hole in the middle of it. And it's about that density. When I'm really tight or really sore, I go for the soft one always, because when you're foam rolling yourself, you're less likely to hurt yourself or to have it hurt. We want it to feel good. We want it to feel good. And foam rolling is awesome to do in front of the TV because you can just relax on the floor and roll your legs, roll your shoulders, roll your calves, and just really take your time, essentially giving yourself a massage. It's pretty awesome. Then over time, if you feel like a softer foam roller isn't doing it for you and you'd like to be able to get in and dig in a little more, then as your second foam roller, I would buy a higher density one. But be careful of ones that just look like hard plastic, because there's a lot of really cheap ones on the market that are just like crap, hard plastic. So foam rollers, again, not paid or endorsed in any way by these companies, but I absolutely love TriggerPoint. All of their stuff is really good and it works really well. So that's TriggerPoint, TRIGGER point. They have some wonderful foam rollers. Giam, Giam. Giam's been in industry forever. Their stuff is good. And then a lot of the physical therapy folks, places and gyms, they use a brand called OPTP. And a lot of, they have great stuff too. And a lot of what they advertise is for like high use in a gym. So my soft one that I have would probably fall apart pretty quickly in a gym if it was used all day, every day. But it's just for me. And I've had it for, oh my gosh, probably 12 years or more. And it's still, except for the parts that the dog chewed, it's in great shape. So that's foam rolling. If you are just feeling tight, sore, like you'd like to get a little more flexibility, you'd like to have one more option of something active that you can do in front of the television instead of just sitting and watching TV the whole time, foam rollers are an awesome option. Alrighty, friends, we will see you same time tomorrow. Bye-bye now.
Exercise should not be dreadful, but getting off the couch, we know, is the hardest exercise of all. Did you know that Couch to Active has an app? It's the easiest way to keep track of and follow the Couch to Active podcast. So head on over to your app store, and it doesn't matter whether you're on an iPhone, a tablet, or an Android device. Search for Couch to Active, that's T-O Active. Download the app and check it out. Bye-bye now.